G'day, I'm Stuart from Southeast Firearms.
And I'm Larry from Southeast Firearms.
And Rob, he's on the camera. Say g'day, Rob.
Hi!
Today, what are we going to do, Larry?
Today we're going to go through the Savage 17 WSM. We're going to put it through its test. Luepold VX1 4-12x40 scope on it. Winchester have supplied us with some ammunition to go with the firearm. The firearm and scope donated by Iowa Trading and Southeast Firearms. Conjunction we're running a competition this month. You have a chance to win this firearm. So we're going to go through now, we're going to shoot some groups with it, and we're going to see what sort of results we get.
We've got two different types of ammo. We've got the 20 grain polymer tip, which are doing 3,000 feet per second, and the 25 grain, which is doing the 2,600 feet per second. Sorry about that.
So
Right.
let's get on with it.
Righto. About to shoot a 5-shot group with the 20 grain ballistic tip doing 3,000 feet per second.
Same spot as the second shot.
We're in the top left-hand diamond.
Yep.
Is that what you're aiming
Yep.
for?
That's one. It's just cutting, it's right on the centre line on the left hand side.
Sorry?
It's on the top, it's in the centre line, just inside the black.
No, a bit other side. More to the right. The breeze.
Yeah, it's coming from the left though. Big drama.
Pushing it across that way.
So it's like coming up over that rise though.
Oh, sorry, left forward compared to the last one. guys? What do you think?
For what the package is, and that's a lightweight, and not just a lightweight but an ultralight walkabout rifle, I found it to be quite good. It's not a bench rest rifle by any means. The groups were in the 2-inch range. That could be down to the trigger being slightly heavy, although it is crisp and clean, it is heavy.
Yeah, definitely the conditions on the day play a part in that too, I think.
It does, yeah. What was your thoughts, Rob?
Well, I think it was a little bit wind affected today.
Yep.
Which blew it out a little bit. I think the rifle itself could do with a good bedding job, which would, I think, close down those groups considerably.
Yep.
If I had to pick a fault with it, it'd be two major things. One would be the magazine. It doesn't go, you really got to get there and push it to make sure it seats home.
Yep.
So it's a little bit fumbly in that regards. And with the bolt, you've got to make sure the bolt is all the way through before you can lock it down. If you don't push it down or push it all the way home first, you can actually lock it down by the glove. So
I didn't find that to be a problem. I didn't have that issue.
Yeah.
But I can understand what you're saying.
I think if you were trying to go fast on it, you could definitely do that and miss a shot.
Yes, definitely. When you're in the field,
So,
you're trying to shoot.
but apart from that, I concur. It's a good walk around rifle.
Yep.
Out of the box with the Luepold scope on it, which was donated by Niowa, it's definitely capable of hitting a bunny, a roo, or a fox at 100-150 metres. A headshot,
Definitely,
no problems
definitely
at all.
with those targets, we've got the first two to maybe three shots were like nearly touching.
Yep.
And the next couple of shots were sort of just that little bit far off. But
How did you find it, Stu? Did you see
well,
faults with it?
I had similar sort of faults that sort of Rob has said with the bolt. I had a couple of problems with that, not pushing it all the way home, and thinking, oh, what's going on here? But I wasn't pushing it all the way in. But not a major problem. Magazine, again, just a little bit hard to load. You've got to really push them in to get them and twist it at the same time type of scenario to sort of get it to load.
Yep.
And again, sort of make sure that you've got to really push it home until it just clicks and then it's in and you're ready to go.
I think
And the trigger sort of,
Yeah.
although you've done a trigger job on it, Larry, but we just can't get it down any lower, I don't think.
Not without major surgery, no.
Yeah.
I think the magazine will actually loosen up a little bit as you get more rounds through it.
Yep.
I didn't find it that difficult to load, but it's definitely, I think, based on like a Ruger type magazine, it's definitely the way to go.
I mean, looking at you guys shoot and the way you were working the action, Rob, very, very positive extraction. It was throwing a good motor out of the rifle.
Yeah.
Once they were fired, and they all fired. Every round fired. Winchester's ammunition is absolutely superb. Very low report. I found that they weren't excessively noisy for what it is.
About equivalent to 22 Magnum.
Yeah, I would have said so too.
And they're both shot very similar groups, just a little bit different in point of impact.
Yeah, it'd be a matter of decide which round that you want to work with and then sight the firearm in for that particular round. But I found that either one was quite good. Once again, as I said, we were averaging around the 2-inch in group. Weather conditions, our bench setup, first time we fired the rifle too, and a brand new calibre, not understanding what to expect, could have all played a part.
Yep.
But overall, I'm certainly not unhappy with the way that the firearm performed.
Definitely a fun rifle to shoot, though.
Yeah.
Probably best we tell the folks how they can win it.
Yeah. Away you go, Rob.
Well, this rifle is up for grabs during our Southeast Firearms Facebook promotion. What you need to do is like our Facebook page, and then with the email address provided on that page, which will be southeastfirearms@iinet.net.au, send us through an email with the header saying, or the subject line saying, Savage Competition, and please include your name, your contact number, your state that you reside in, and your firearms license, because let's face it, if you haven't got a firearms license, there's no point winning the competition.
How many likes do we got to get, Rob?
Well, I think we need to get 3,000 likes, Stu.
Righto. Once we get 3,000 likes, we'll draw a winner from that.
A random winner, and they can win the rifle. Plus there's a few other prizes we've got going as well, including a safe. We've also got some Ridgeline packs,
who have clothed us today.
Have closed us today. So all in all, about $2,500 worth of prizes. So if you're not in it, you ain't going to win it.
Keep an eye out.
Like us
See
on
what's coming
Facebook, guys.